As we just heard, the United States has confirmed the death of al-Qaeda's deputy commander, Abu Yahya al-Libi. Al-Libi, who escaped from a US military prison in 2005, has been killed in a drone strike in Pakistan.
And that degradation has depleted the ranks to such an extent that there is now no clear successor to take on the breadth of his responsibilities. And that puts additional pressure on al-Qaeda's post-bin Laden leader, Zawahiri, to try to manage the group in an effective way. This would be a major blow, we believe. Al-Libi's death is a major blow to core al-Qaeda, removing the number 2 leader for the second time in less than a year, and further damaging the group's morale and cohesion, and bringing it closer to its ultimate demise than ever before.
White House spokesman Jay Carney there. Our North America correspondent Craig McMurtry joins us now from Washington. Craig, good morning to you. This is quite a coup for the US.
Yes, it is, Michael. Good morning. They are saying that this is indeed a coup, that this man was the principal target of a number of US drone strikes in that tribal lands area between on the Pakistan side of the border with Afghanistan. He was the principal target. It was a pre-dawn raid, we understand, yesterday in North Waziristan in a village on a compound. It appears, according to US officials, that there were 2 parts to it. An initial strike killed 2 militants, 2 or 3. Then when others came to investigate, there was a second strike. Now, this man, the deputy commander, rose to prominence really after his escape from Bagram back in 2005, but he became the deputy commander after the death of Osama bin Laden in the Navy SEAL strike last year. And the reason US officials are saying that his death is just so important is because they're describing him as the general manager of al-Qaeda day-to-day operations. They are saying that he was the leader of most of al-Qaeda's propaganda efforts on the web. They are saying that he had oversight of external operations, contacts with affiliate groups and al-Qaeda operations in the mountains of Pakistan, which is why they're saying his death is so important, and they're saying that he will be very difficult indeed for the terrorist network to replace.
Now, this has put the spotlight again on the use of those so-called drones. It's an issue you've done a couple of reports on recently. The administration, despite Pakistan's protests, is staunchly defending this program, saying, well, the death of al-Libi proves that these drones can be brutally effective.
Yes, you may recall there was recently the NATO summit in Chicago where there was some tension between Pakistan and US officials over reopening NATO supply lines. Now, since that summit, US drone strikes on this part of Pakistan have stepped up. There have been something like half a dozen to 8 drone strikes over the past fortnight. The Pakistan Foreign Ministry is furious about it. It's condemned the attacks. It is calling these attacks illegal and is suggesting that the US has stepped up the attacks because of the failure at that summit to achieve an agreement to reopen NATO supply lines. US officials are refusing to engage on operational details. Most of these missions are highly classified, CIA-led operations, but it is increasing pressure on Barack Obama. On the one hand, they are saying that they are depleting the al-Qaeda network, that they are killing these senior terrorist leaders. On the other hand, there is some disquiet here in the US that it is such a secretive program, that essentially it's a targeted killing program that the US president gives his authority to but doesn't have to account for in public. So there is some pressure. Today, when asked, the White House briefer Jay Carney simply refused to go into operational details, saying that the president takes great care over these decisions.
Craig McMurtry in Washington. We'll leave it there. Thank you.
Thank you.